Welcome, everybody. My name is Michael, and today Bitcoin has hit its new all-time high, depending on where you look. And this has been the same story for many years now. There's CoinMarketCap, there's Cointelegraph, there's TradingView, there's CoinGecko. There's all these news websites, there's all these aggregate data websites, there's all of these trading exchanges where you're going to see different values, completely different values. And also it depends on, are you looking at USD pairings, Euro pairings, whatever other currencies out there. For example, Bitcoin, depending on where you look today with the Euro pairing, it beat its previous Euro all-time high. Fantastic. But there's a lot that goes into it. Well, what was the all-time high, let's say 2 years ago, right? What was the value of €1 compared to one USD? And what was Bitcoin trading on this exchange, Exchange X, compared to Exchange Y, compared to Exchange Z? Because right now, depending on where you look, the previous all-time high was anywhere from $60,000 to almost $70,000. Now, these are the outliers, but the main ones are between 67 and 69,500. CoinGecko was 69,044. CoinMarketCap was saying that it was 68,768 or something like that. And right now, today, we almost beat that. We were like $3-4 short on CoinMarketCap. On TradingView, it beat it. Depending on where you look, Coinbase said the previous all-time high was like 65,000 or whatever. So each exchange has different values, and that's where arbitrage comes in. You're in one country with one exchange, and you see, hey, this pairing is trading $2,000 higher in this other country. Boom, you're able to sell it. Now, there's the other aspect to it, where you've got crypto ATMs, crypto dealers, essentially, where they're able to crypto dealers and brokers are able to sell these Bitcoin altcoins for sometimes anywhere from 25 to 50% over the value of where it's currently at. Yes, people are currently paying more than $100,000 for Bitcoin. If there's no KYC, there's no AML, there's nothing in place, it's a sketchy source. We've seen this time and time again. So there's a whole black and gray market to this, but it's very exciting because for the average person, even if we have not hit the all-time high, depending on where you're looking at, or depending on your country, depending on your currency pairing, we're almost there. We're almost at an all-time high for every single place you can think of, because we're about to surpass $70,000. Essentially, Bitcoin's in the 68s right now. We're so close to 69s, and then at that point, sky's the limit, baby. We've all been waiting for 70, 75, 80, 100K for the longest time now, since 2017. Some of us were delusional back then. We're thinking $1 million Bitcoin. Well, we're finally here. There's a lot going on. Obviously, it's an election year, the year of fortune, whatnot. But there's another thing going on, in America at least. Fed rates with rate hikes and interest rates. We've seen interest rates going down recently. So it's better now to refinance your vehicle. We've seen better mortgage rates provided. We've seen a lot of people with excellent credit where they were paying 8-9% just 6 months back. Now they're able to get 3.99 or even better than treasury rates on their vehicles. So that's fantastic. That's special financing, of course, but we didn't see that. Even in December, it was 6.49. Now we're talking 3.99 as of last month. That was awesome. That's fantastic to hear. So, of course, this is great. You're going to have people, okay, well, I'm spending less on my payments now, on my loans, on maintenance. I'm able to throw more money into the market. Well, the markets are doing fantastic. Stocks, your 401k, my 401k since I started has gone up 10%. Since I started in December. Now, obviously, I don't care about that because the end goal is, yes, 10% per year would be nice. But the reason you're doing a 401k is so hopefully in 40 years when you retire, then it grew a substantial amount. You're not going to be checking it daily, although I am checking daily because it's fun. Even if it goes down, it's fun. It's like with crypto. You check daily, you check every hour, you're ripping your hair out. You've had a huge amount of inflows, record-breaking inflows from these ETFs come in. So there's no fear that the federal government is going to raise interest rates anytime soon, at least. That's on pause. That's the big news. Number two, that inspired stocks and everything else, commodities, everything's going great right now. So the external markets are doing fantastic, which impacts the cryptocurrency markets, DeFi, everything's going up because we also have a lot of great crypto news, ETFs. You have people that never invested in crypto before that don't want to have crypto, but they still want to make money off of trading crypto, now investing in ETFs. And ETFs are huge because what happens if you have a bunch of funds, for example, with stocks, you have Apple, one of the greatest, the largest companies, the most valued companies on this planet, and you have a bunch of funds, let's say 80 funds, which actually there's more funds that are currently trading with Apple as part of its tech portfolios and whatnot. And anytime you get a new investor in that fund, they're going to have to purchase everything in that fund, whether it's, 20 or 500 different stocks, they're going to have another person purchasing. So it's basically another client for that product. You have supply and demand, and each time these funds get more and more investment in, they have to purchase it constantly, which creates a lot of pressure. Same thing with these ETFs with Bitcoin. Yes, even though these investors are not purchasing Bitcoin, it's creating a lot of positive pressure for Bitcoin because these funds have to purchase Bitcoin. They have to have it in the reserve. So with that, you're going to have a crazy effect because you've got all these things happening right before the Bitcoin halving, which the last 3 times we've had a Bitcoin halving, you had around, I think it was like 580% increase around the Bitcoin halving in Bitcoin's price in the last one. The one before that, it was like a 289% increase. And the one 3 cycles ago was the craziest, where it was like over 1,000% increase. So even if this one's the worst of the 4, even if it only goes up 100 or 200%, you're still basically doubling, tripling your money right now. And we think it's probably going to go up a lot better, which is pretty crazy considering we're talking about something where you have billions of dollars of volume daily. Now, there's other altcoins right now which are popping. You've had meme coins explode. You've had DeFi explode. You've had projects go up 100% in a single day. They're in the top 100. That's crazy. So we take a look at Bitcoin dominance, and right now it's over 53%. You got Ethereum, where they're not too far away from surpassing their all-time high. They're a little further. I mean, it's at 4,800. We're at 3,800 right now, so about $1,000, give or take. But depending on how this market goes, we might hit a new all-time high with Ethereum. And if that happens, you've got a lot of projects on Ethereum's blockchain, which will also obviously go up. Solana's going up, so everything to do with Solana, all these meme coins, all these DeFi coins are also going up. And you've got this great positive momentum that's all going upwards. Everyone's right now feeling greedy. The fear and greed index is at 90 out of 100. We haven't been here in well over a year, well over 2 years essentially, and we are here. The Bitcoin halving is still around anywhere from 44 to 48 days left, depending on which website you're taking a look at. So right now, we're basically at $2.52 trillion for all the cryptocurrencies, most of that coming from Bitcoin. And the previous time we were in this territory, we were actually above. It was back 2 years ago. That was the previous all-time high. All volumes then, we were approaching $3 trillion. Once we surpassed $3 trillion, which compared to the world supply of gold, compared to all the world stock markets combined, I mean, $3 trillion. It's a lot of money. It's crazy. We can't even imagine it. But it's a drop in the bucket of all the wealth flowing around the world. Every year, we're getting a little bit stabler. There's a lot of hype. There's a lot of people who want to invest. And with this, I'm very excited because even if we haven't hit the all-time high, depending on where you're tracking, which we already have in some areas around the world, we will hit it. Most likely. It's probably going to happen. So either way, whatever, we basically are there. Maybe within the next couple of hours. Today, we've had, within a 12-hour period, or even less actually, from $63,000 to very, very close, almost $69,000. That's a $6,000 increase right there. If someone purchased Bitcoin at $50,000 within the past month, you're probably experiencing a pretty nice profit compared to your normal stocks right now. And especially considering where we were last year and where we are right now with still, there's inflation, the interest rates are not perfect. They're getting better. Everything is getting better, but there's still a lot of unemployment in the middle class sector. And or at least, you know, if you're switching jobs, and it's a very tiring process right now. Not everything's perfect, but it's a lot better than it was last year, and there's this great hope for what can the end of this year bring. So with that said, if you're investing, congratulations. Hopefully you make some money. There was a statistic that came out and said around 97% of investors in Bitcoin right now are currently profitable. There's always that 3% that purchased it well above those current market rates. And even if Bitcoin hit $75,000 today, they still wouldn't be profitable. But it is what it is. So I wish I could be a part of it all. I can't because I'm broke, but maybe next cycle around. So with that said, it's still very exciting to just watch and talk about this. This is something that us long crypto diehards have been waiting for. I remember sitting in Poland in 2017 and thinking to myself, oh my God, because that's when we hit $20,000. And I thought, that's crazy. Well, next stop is 50. Next stop is 60, 70, 75, 100, crazy numbers. And we never hit it up until now. Now we're going to beat records. Very exciting. Thanks, ETFs. Thanks, crypto. We're here. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.